How can a young girl just vanish on her way to school and no one sees a thing? For the last 14 years, Bung Siraboon's family has wondered just that. While police have long suspected foul play, she's never been found. It is time to bring Bung home.
The 13-year-old hasn't been seen since she was last sighted at Boronia. Police have confirmed there has been one sighting since she disappeared.
Hopes of finding their teenage girl are dwindling, with the 13-year-old now missing for 4 days.
How has she been abducted? Why was she abducted?
They said that my investigation will open a Pandora's box and asking me who's put me up to this.
She would have been a great mum because she was just so much fun and just full of life.
A young girl taken. 14 years later, questions remain. What happened to Bung Siraboon? Elsie Street in Boronia in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne. This is where Bung was last seen walking to school on June 2nd, 2011. She left home and has never been seen since.
Here you've got a clear indication of a 13-year-old girl from a very nice household, no issues of going missing in the past. That should have sent alarm bells straight away.
Former detective Charlie Bazina has been following Bung's case.
How easy could that be to come in the front yard, coax the girl into the front yard, take her into the house, and that would account for not having any eyewitnesses at 8:30 in the morning with a lot of traffic? The only conclusion we can come to is foul play.
Bung left home for school, as she always did, at around 8:20 a.m. Boronia Heights High School was less than 1 kilometre away. She was spotted on Elsie Street walking east towards Albert Avenue. There were also 2 unconfirmed sightings that same day. 2 years later, a tip-off led police to Old Joe's Creek, where they searched for Bung's body, but found nothing. More than 1,200 pieces of evidence have been examined by police, with detectives checking the movements and alibis of 250 registered sex offenders. Over the years, Bung's stepfather, Fred Patterson, and her mum faced the media.
We've believed all along and have to believe all along that she's still alive, she's coming home.
When are we going to find out something? When's she going to come back? When are we going to get some news?
I try not to think about it. I hope that she's with somebody who's taken her to raise her, or she's still alive to be, because she was such a lovable kid.
It's really special.
In 2019, A Current Affair sat down with Bung's friends, who have matching tattoos in her honour.
Why hasn't someone come forward? That's the only question you have, is why. The world got a lot bigger that day, a lot bigger and a lot scarier.
Diame raised the alarm that Bung was missing 14 years ago.
I think about it all the time, especially at this time of year or around her birthday or any important event or driving through the neighbourhood, I guess. It's something that plays my mind a lot.
This year, she'll be 27 years old, just like Bung would be.
It's not a loss like if someone passes away or you lose something. It's kind of something that never goes away, especially still living in the area and having young kids myself. It's not something that you ever move past, that's for sure. I don't want to dwell and not live my life because that's a disservice to her.
It strikes at notions of safety in our community, that our kids are not safe walking to school, that there are monsters out there who would pluck them off the street.
Investigative journalist Adam Shand's been reporting on Bung's disappearance since she vanished. So this is the path that Bung Siraboon would have walked?
That's right. Early on a rainy June morning, and she's seen by one of the neighbours. That's the last confirmed sighting of Bung.
We retraced her steps she should have taken safely to school that fateful day.
Normally in these situations there's some surveillance going on, but that would be very difficult here because unless it took place within Elsie Street, because as you can see, cars are flowing past here, and if somebody is sitting here over multiple days watching children, he would have been noticed.
Shand's reporting has ruffled some feathers.
So you've had people threaten you over this case?
Yeah, I've been receiving emails from an individual who's telling me to back off, that I shouldn't investigate this case. I'd be better off doing something else, and it'll go bad for me if I continue to look at this, which really really increases my desire to get to the bottom of this, because if there are people out there who are fearing an investigation, they've got something to lose.
Bung's school has been demolished, another marker of her story that's been erased.
A $1 million reward still stands for information over Bung's disappearance, as well as a chance at immunity from prosecution. As time goes on, keeping Bung's story alive and in the spotlight is crucial to solving the mystery.
There's always hope, because there's always someone who knows something, and they've got to come forward.
The answers are in the investigation file. It needs to be reviewed rather than sit on a shelf and collect dust.
I think answers need to have already came out. I think that we should know where she is or what she's doing or what happened.
Yep, the answer, it must be in that police file. And if you have any information that could help, please call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000.